can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide.
Mixing up some meat juice, it's what we love to do. Every Wednesday night we come together, me and you. Benny, Bill, Liam, Tim and Glam too, we're the DIY crew. Got my flavors, peachy, peachy and more. Time to mix and match and explore. Filling up our tanks we made before. Clouds of fruit and cream we will pour. Shake it up, stir it around, best the liquors where we found.
Welcome to the U.K.E-liquid Mixing Show. We are back after a 2-week break. We are back. Yes, we are. So who we've got on tonight is myself, Benny Vapes. We've got our own mixing guru, which is Graham Net Reality. We've got our own mixing detective, which is Liam Sherlock Holmes. We have got our own maestro of mixing, which is Tim, Advocate for Liberty. And unfortunately, we have no the chair, or the chairman of the board, or he's the Seven Ballesteros of mixing. He is taking a hiatus. I can't even say that word. A hiatus. He's gone on. Yeah, he's gone on a PGA golf tour. Wait a second. Do you know they can't even hear you because they haven't put you on? So because I left you turned off.
Well, I'm out because we can't start a meeting without the chair. Bye, guys.
Yep. So, unfortunately, Bill has took a little leave of absence for a little while. He's gone on the PGA Tour, and hopefully you'll be seeing him on a TV near you soon. But hopefully he'll be back at some point. He's just not right now. It's someone over there. It's golfing season.
Golfing.
Do you know what I mean? Golfing.
No, actually, it's the end of the golfing season because they just had the final tournament.
Yeah, but he's still going to be golfing. He goes all the way up. So we might get him back in November.
Yeah. When it
But right
rains,
at this moment.
if it's Wednesday and it's raining
Yes.
in Kentucky.
Yeah, if it's dark.
So if you're wondering when Bill's going to be on, watch the weather in Kentucky. There we go.
Yes. So you will find that he's on at some point, but not right now. So yes, so we are back. Just sorting everything out. It's been a while. I'm still clicking all different buttons. And what's Craig shouting at? What's Craig shouting at? How about taking the cappy locks off, son? Cappy locks. So how have you been?
If I haven't.
Yeah. How have you all been? Been good?
Yeah, fine.
Good. Yeah.
Well, some of us didn't get a break, so it's the same.
You could have had a break.
You could have had a break. You were invited.
Yes.
You could play the games with us.
I'll be taking my break the last 2 weeks of September. So I can get firewood done. I'm going to take my break and go work outside. Yay.
Is that what? So how much do you have to do then? Do you have a lot of firewood to?
Yeah, decent amount of firewood, but I haven't been able to do it all summer really because of needing my cortisone shots and couldn't get them. Finally got the okay from the cardiologist to get them. I'm getting them tomorrow morning. So,
right, I get you. So hopefully you'll be all right, and we have to chop some wood. Chop it up.
Yeah, I just got to cut it up. It's already down. It's got to be cut up.
All right.
Yeah, cut up next year's wood and get that out here ready for next year to be cut up. So,
I just press a button.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. I just press a button, fucking turn it up, turn it down. So, Liam, would you be kind enough to go through chat, my friend?
Yes, in chat tonight we have Craig B, Andy Carruthers, Ian Thomas, Kenny 2023, Bearded Vape God, Jack Stephen, Frank and Miser, Graham Mabberley, John Vaping Joker, Coyle, Martin Saunders. I think I said Ian Thomas, but I see Ian Thomas again. Rasper Was, Christopher Earl, and I believe that may be everybody, but like always, I've probably missed at least one person.
You will have done. So I'm trying to make sure everything is. Have you heard of central heating in US? Yeah, joking. Martin Solon says that. I was checking, making sure everything's working okay because I haven't used it for that long. That it's just been sat there.
Just a motorcyclist that got lost.
How'd you get lost?
Well, I'm in a spot where GPS doesn't always work.
Oh, right.
So, yeah.
And you get power cuts. And you have to chop your logs.
I'm trying to follow the map, and he asked me which way to the highway, and I told him quick.
Vaping Snowman, you're all right. Billy, you okay? Right, so what we'll do is we'll go around, have a little bit of a vape buffet.
Yeah, thanks for doing this. Apparently, some people really like this. I mean, we're probably going to be doing it on Saturday this week because Adam asked us to.
What, a vape buffet?
Buffet. Yeah, no one does it anymore.
Vape buffet.
Nobody does it anymore.
We do vape buffets. It's only in America where even ST does a vape buffet.
We used to do it all the time, and then I don't know, just kind of faded off. Because everybody's vaping the same thing every week for the longest time. It's like, okay. It's like
I'm not.
Arbiter with a GUR. I can already tell you what Bill's vaping on. We don't even have to have him here. We know.
Well, since you're talking then, Tim, you can do it. What are you vaping on?
I got the nitrous on top of the GUR, R21. In that, I've got some blackberry custard. I've got the Cthulhu with the Atom Bridge in it. And in that, I'm actually vaping that Strawberry Fields Forever, the one that drives Graham nuts.
Yeah, because
It's based on a theory. Stop worrying about the real thing. Okay, it's a theory that was disproven, but it's still a theory.
well, it's wrong. It's not very. It's wrong.
It doesn't matter if it's wrong. It's a theory. Theories can be wrong.
No,
it's
basically the song "Strawberry Fields Forever" is based on LSD, and it's
And
not.
him taking LSD trips. That's the theory. Then
It's
it was.
not. It's where John
So
Lennon.
there's no strawberry in Strawberry
as a
Fields
kid.
Forever. It's just a bitter.
I even sent him a map with like, there's
I know
John
that's the
Lennon's
truth
house,
of the
there's
matter, Graham.
Strawberry
I know.
Fields.
See
That's
what
where
happened?
he-
I know the truth, but it doesn't matter. It's based on.
And he keeps on bringing it up on every show, and I just sit there watching it live.
I know, and I so watch Graham just cringe, and he's not the only one.
So you're going to tell me Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds isn't then?
You know what? This would have worked for Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. I'm telling you, or something like that. It's pretty.
But basically, John Lennon used to know an air stewardess called Lucy who had this thing for diamond earrings and a diamond necklace. That's what that's about.
Yeah.
So I got the Aegis Legend with the custom Aegis skin and my logo on it from Jay, with the Hadley on top, and in that I'm vaping the chocolate caramel coffee milkshake I made yesterday, and then the last but not least, what I'm actually actively vaping is the Cross 3 Nano Gum Green Edition with the that banana caramel Oleo in it. And I also am kind of tooting on this. I can't remember what I have in it though. But that's got the
Mason
pulse. It's got the pulse bridge in it.
Ooh, look at that.
But that's the ethos, and that'll be it. And I'll pass it to Graham since I was being such a uppity up.
I've got the Guabita.
So Strawberry Fields Forever, is that about LSD?
Yes. the based on the theory, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the Guavita with my own country fudge.
Comfort.
And I'm on the Minikin 3 because it's one of the only mods I've got left. It's still got a terrible battery sag with the barrage on top. And in that, to prove that I actually do watch other people's vape shows, I've got a super awesome, super sexy, awesome milkshake, which is basically, hide me head face. How do I do this? There you go. SSA milkshake. But it's super sexy, awesome milkshake.
All right.
And I've used all SSAs in it. I only made it this morning, so I'm not too sure what it's going to be turning out like. And I'll pass it over to Liam.
Well, I am on the Steam Crave Hadron 250C DNA thingy with the Steam Crave Aroma Miser V2 on top. And in that, I am vaping on a new recipe.
Ooh.
Just something I threw together.
Secret.
And Emma also has a new recipe that I threw together. I basically made the one I'm vaping on now called Custard Quickie. It's literally just 3 ingredients. And then I added some tobacco into it for Emma.
Oh, we have to show that. Is it a secret? Is it a secret?
No, I can show it. I'm enjoying it. And I actually made another new recipe as well, which 250 ml lasted me a week ago.
Do you know why he's been doing recipes? Because he's been playing Valheim. So he hasn't been fishing. So while he's been sat on computer waiting for his bloke to get things up, he's been mixing. That's why.
Well, he's got his Autobot on autopilot. He's sitting there mixing. No. Yeah, I got it.
The other recipe that I made was actually based on the one that I did on the show.
Marcus?
The one I did on the show was quite tasty, so I thought I'll play around with that base a little bit. and throw something else into it.
There you go. You can now. You can now. Do you know, right? I'm just going to give everybody's. Do you know? For one night only, I think I might just go around and think, oh, yeah, they could be a moderator. They could be a moderator. They could be a moderator.
Yeah, I've actually been doing quite a few recipes, but none of them good enough to put up yet. Oh, apart from good mornings, I think I could release good mornings.
Well, just wait a minute then. I haven't gone through my buffet.
Yeah, but you went all quiet, and I'm just filling in the gap.
Yeah. I mean, with this buffet taking so long now, I can see why people don't do buffets anymore.
I'm dragging it
to
out.
you, Benny.
So I'm on the go out with the trilogy on top, and inside that I've got some that's super good, and it's the Porn Star Martini. I'm gonna mix it up because I couldn't be asked doing it else. And surprisingly, it's all right. It's not brilliant. It's not brilliant for the super good. I thought it'd be better. But it's all right. And I'm also on the box with the cubics inside, and inside that I'm using some naughty RY4. Naughty juice. RY4 from Dispergo. If you want to go over and try some of the Dispergo stuff, do use BB20 for 20% off. So there we go. So that is it. So yeah, everybody's firing in. Sean Morris, you all right? Yes, apparently Martin says apparently. Matty Sonner says, Graham, I heard Benny was bait for you and Liam in Valheim. Yes, I'm the bait because I get killed all the time.
Yeah. I don't know why he's got the name Benny Hill, but when you see him run past you with about 5 trolls chasing him, you're like, all I hear is the music. And there you go.
I just run round. I can't kill out. I get killed all the time. So yes. So don't be going spamming everybody's channel now. You've got it. Everybody that's on YouTube. Now I'm putting some what is it on people with spanners. Don't be shilling everybody else's show. So what we've been have you done? Obviously Tim's not been off. He's just been mixing. Liam's done a bit of mixing, and Graham's done a bit of mixing.
Yeah, I've made an Om-Noms order as well.
Yes, I was going to say that. I'll show you what I've got. I've left it in the kitchen. I'll look at it.
Well, while he's gone, an interesting one, which is under SSA, there's a brackets MB for Mullenbury. So they're basically bringing back the Mullenbury range under SSA.
At least all the popular flavors is supposed to be back.
Yeah, well, you've got the classic Belgian waffle.
Oh, is it back? Yes. I have some still.
So I think it's comes in at about £1.60, £1.80. That used to be £2.85. And because nobody knows it's there, because that was the flavour which appeared and then would vanish in about 2 weeks. So you can get it under the SSA section, and it's just got MBs after it. There's a few of them.
I wonder why.
They've got the
not reformulated, original recipe.
Original recipe. It says Mullenbury on it.
Nice.
So that was a nice discovery. And I finally got the VSO butter. I made quite a few double orders because I've just been so lazy not to put stuff into ELR. So like vanilla sugar, which I already had, and Malaysian mango, which I already had.
Hey, Mark, he gave you a spanner. Congratulations. I've seen what you post on Instagram. I'd worry.
The other one I got ginger beer.
Just kidding.
You've tried ginger beer, haven't you, Tim?
What?
Ginger beer, Wonder Flavors.
Which one of them?
Ginger beer.
Ginger beer? Yeah, it's potent, isn't it?
I don't know. It only came the other day.
That was one of the ones I rooted for and wanted to come out.
Yeah.
Because
So
it's very much like if you have that starts with a B, the Australian ginger beer. Starts with a B, as a little pop tap, like weird pop.
Oh, so it's not Jamaican. It's not Jamaican ginger beer then.
That's a
I forget the name of it. It starts with a B. But that it very much reminds me of that. I get that at the pizza place I go to down where my daughter went to college, and I get it down there every time I go there, and it's like really potent, in your face, clear your nostrils out. That kind of ginger beer.
I was thinking putting that with some apple juice, ginger beer and apple juice.
Ian Thomas is
Bundaberg.
saying Bundaberg.
Yeah, the Bundaberg. That's a yeah. Reminds me very much of that flavor.
And I got some 50p it was for stick mix Turner's tea. So I'm going to make some tea and biscuits.
Very nice.
No,
So
I'm not.
everybody's blue. Everybody's blue now. I think.
I was gonna say, well, good luck timing anybody out, because I mean, bearded vape gods, the only ones can get timed out in this entire chat, from what I can see.
It's all right now.
Everybody's blue for one night only. Seen them the back, and then I'll just go through and I need to go through and work out who I'm going to put as me moderators and that. But yeah.
Sorry,
UK
Graham.
Vapes Tall starts next promotion for your channel. No, I think it's in Aware. Well, we're on. If you are in Manchester, SSK Crystal Bars have brought out their new little disposable pod that you keep the battery in, throw away the pod. But they're doing a Manchester walk on the 2nd of September. So if you want to join them over there, just a little promotion for them. I got a thing through for them, so I said I'd promote it. I'm going to put a thing up. But if you just fancy it, what they're going to do is walk around Manchester, and they're doing the recycling bit. So they're looking at recycling. So they're going to talk
there's
to
some
people.
coming up here too,
like
in Vermont.
Yes.
There's getting people to sign up for it. Now that's another thing. I've got construction on the bridge below my dam going on right now. They put in a set of lights, so everybody's stopping here. You don't realize how loud people's exhausts are until they have to stop and go again. This is a bad area.
Well, they should make it a zone and charge people to go through it.
Like they're doing
it. Here's the other thing. I have a horseshoe-like driveway, right?
That's all.
One side of my driveway, I can't turn left. Well, I always go left out of that side of the driveway. It's the left side of my driveway. But no, they put a no turn sign because of it's in between the lights. It's like, dicks.
We have clean air zones in UK.
Well, yeah. I put the news on for the first time for about 2 weeks, and that's all it is. That new zone, which has expanded all over London, and everybody's whinging about it. All
in Bradford.
I think was just get on your bike.
Well, it's got it in Bradford. It costs you £7 a day to go around. It don't cost me. It costs my what is it? It's Rocket, you all right, mate? Because my van's newer. If you've got a newer car, it don't cost you. But if you've got an older car, it does.
I did a quick calculation to see how much it would cost a year if you went into London for 5 days for work. £3,000 a year.
Oh yeah. So, but that's like I say, they've done it in Bradford, clean airs, and you can't dodge it. Even if you go on, they've got cameras on. Even if you go on it for 2 minutes, they're still going to charge you. Yep. And you've got 10 days to pay it, or they put it up to £15.
£1,000 fine.
That's what happened on my trip to Buffalo to visit Addie and Duchess when I went out there. They 1 month, and then they charged me a fee. It's like, okay, fine. I was trying to wait and see if there's any extras coming in because I went on a couple different roads. I want to make sure I had them all. Then they had tacked on a fee like they did that you're talking about. Like, yeah, I guess I better pay this now.
Yeah, we have no clean air zone yet that I know of. But they do slow down the motorway from 70 miles an hour to about 45, 50 miles an hour to reduce pollution.
And they're bringing the 20 miles an hour zones in at Wales, aren't they?
We've got 20 miles out now.
That doesn't reduce pollution, but it increases the amount of money you have to pay. That's all, because you're on there longer. Yeah.
Mine's 20. Outside my house is 20 miles an hour. I live in a cul-de-sac.
Mine's a stop and go zone now. Used to be 55 through here.
Right, so we'll get back to the other stuff. Rasper's been mixing. He's done some one that he has done for a while. Actually mixed yesterday some 6ml of Max Blend, an old tobacco flavour I've vaped for the past 10 years. Nice and easy.
Nice.
So he's not telling us what it is. He got it from a vape shop apparently. Just juice tobacco. So Nom Noms. Did anybody? So if you didn't know, Nom Noms was doing a 8%.
25% off.
25% off for their 8th birthday. So I did go on and buy a few bits, but I didn't buy a lot of concentrates. I bought some one-shots because they had some one-shots on sale. So I'm guessing they must have got these from chefs.
Some of their just so you know, they were
So
having
what's
problems
that
with,
one called?
with connections in some areas. I know some people that couldn't get orders to go through because of
All right.
sale.
Well, this is God's Milk from Skittles Ninja, which was the number one on ELR for years. Was this, and it was £2.50 a bottle. I have tried it. I've mixed it up myself off the recipe. It's really, really nice. So I thought, rather than mix it up and buy out stuff for £2.50 a bottle, so I bought 2 bottles of them. So it's like a mother's milk, but it's £2.50 a bottle. But there was only available on chefs, weren't there? The DIY community.
Yeah.
They've got butter, apple butter, which is shit. Don't bother. Don't look at how that ever fucking won number one fucking mix of the year. It was shit. So they've got that on sale, but they were £2.50. So it cost me a £5. So obviously I got thing off. So I got that. I got some Nom Noms. I don't know what this is. Royal Edition. Don't know what it is. Don't know what that is because it don't. I can't really see what it is. It's a flavour and aroma though. I got some of fried custard, which was a donut custard. So I got some of that. I got some of Drake's Maduro, which is a cherry cigar. And I got some of strawberries and cream from DV.
Is that just strawberries and cream? I've got that.
And I got some WS-23.
Oh, it was Angel Delight I got.
Yeah. Well, I thought, well,
Strawberry
you can't go wrong with a bit of DV, so I thought I could build on that as a base and then build some strawberry around it. See what's what.
If you even taste the cream, Benny.
If I can taste the cream. Well, do you know, right? This 15% cream that
The whipped cream, 15%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just throw fruit on top of it. That's it. That's all you need.
Because I know that I watched it Saturday show and they sent some through to Scott Annie.
Yeah.
That he sent through some through to Scott, and Scott says, first off, you get this massive cream.
It's basic. It just really, it feels like you've just taken a spoon.
All right, mate. See you later.
It feels like you've taken a spoonful of cream because the amount of diacetyl in it is really high at that level. So the mouthfeel is just amazing on it. And I threw a coffee at it, which worked out great. Nick just says just throw any fruit at it.
Right.
I've got a litre of the damn stuff, so I'm happy.
So I just wondered if you could do some, do you know what I mean? If it'll play with some, what is it? Some custard? Would it play with custard?
Well,
ice cream?
You could do. Well, I've been messing around with it with ice cream, but I've not been doing it at 14% because the amount of diacetyl in it and butyric acid. Because I've got quite a lot of data, safety data sheets or all that kind of stuff because I needed to check stuff. And if you've got I have 14% and then you throw ice cream on top, you're just layering more diacetyl and butyric acid to take it over. So if you put 4% ice cream in, say Flavour West ice cream, drop the whipped cream by 4%, and you should get the same kind of thing. Well, that's the theory I'm going.
Is it heavy on DAP?
Very
cream.
On DAP.
Right, then it's no good to me because it gives after a while vaping DAP, my chest goes really tight. I get a really tight chest. I can always tell when a custard is used DAP in it or it's got some DAP in it because I get a really tight chest.
Well, SSA, any creams from SSA is either butyric or DAP or a mixture of both.
Right.
It's like more of a kitchen line than a vape line, the SSA stuff.
It's delicious though.
Oh, it is delicious. That's
I like it.
I think that's the reason why a lot of mixers love SSA.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I really like the flavour. I love, like get a custard, V1. I can vape it, but after a week, I keep getting, you know, like you're going, like you've got something, like you go,
Mm.
like that, and then I'll stop vaping it, and that'll be it. I'll be back to normal. So I reckon that it must be that I have a reaction after a while to dapping it.
Yeah, well, that's the same as Paul Hinchcliffe. Paul Hinchcliffe
Then he
doesn't
has a DAP cap.
struggles with
Yeah.
that.
He can only take so much. He's got a DAP cap.
What else did I get? I got a random mix of sesame.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I got the one I wanted actually. I got gooseberry, which I
Oh,
was
did you?
I didn't get that one.
that was just a random thing. I got gooseberry, but I wanted another Loganberry because me Loganberry's running out.
Right.
And I love that. The recipe I did with the Loganberry lemonade, absolutely love that. And it's the only place I can get it. And I did put a little thing in the notes. Can you put Loganberry in it, please?
Did they?
No. They just ignored it. I had butter cake, orange sherbet, which off the back of the hand just tastes like aspirin, and two others which I was just like totally
Well-
disappointed with, which I can't tell what I want. And
Like I
I
said,
got a meringue.
meringue.
Yeah,
Meringue.
meringue. Wonder Flavors meringue because everybody didn't like it in Noted, but I saw a use for it. Because
I actually
everybody
like it,
just
but it
said
is a very thick.
everybody just was saying it's just egg whites. It's not meringue, it's just egg whites. And immediately I thought sorbet.
Ooh, that's a good idea. How'd it turn out?
I haven't tried it yet. It only came the other day. So because my mum always used to make sorbet with kind of a light fluffy meringue. When you put it in, it just you have that kind of egg whitey taste, which you have in sorbets, especially over here.
I need to mix more with the condensed milk, their condensed milk and their buttermilk. Because those are very potent flavors.
Mm.
Not good for single flavor tests. I do not recommend. They're kind of disgusting. But
And what else did I get? Oh, I got the powdered donut. Just out of curiosity because it's a donut. I've got so many donuts.
Yeah.
I get a lot of powder out of that, a lot of the sugar.
Well, that's the reason why, because I noted, I was like that. You get a lot of powder out of that, and I was just like that going. Well, that's going to be absolutely fantastic to stick with. Wow. If you put that powdered donut with wow, and then all you have to do is put a little bit of jam in it, and you've got a jammy donut.
See, one-on-one
Why is my
always comes
camera gone
across
off
as like
again?
a little sprinkle of powder on it, kind of. Whereas this is almost like it's coated thick, like those donuts that
Well,
that Bill said.
it's also that thing that powdered sugar is one-on-one, which
Yeah.
we're going to start struggling to get hold of as stocks
Oh.
dwindle, isn't it? Especially over here. So
Why
I
is
was
my
looking for
camera
that
side
powdered
going
donut kind of feel. So I just think three flavors, and you should be able to get a really good jammy donut. But it might all taste like shit after I try it. You never know.
Sorry, I don't know why my camera just suddenly decided to turn itself off all of a sudden.
You don't have a backup?
I could actually make it today.
I've got 3.
No, it just turned itself off, and then I have to turn it back. It just comes up like I've turned it off. So I don't know what that's all about. Martin Sony says, question, what shall I use to give my cheesecakes that proper cheesecake tang?
Okay, you looking for the funky tang or the like sweeter tang? Because there's a difference.
Just sweet
there.
cheesecake is fucking fantastic.
Yeah, yes, sweet cheesecake's a nice sweet tang.
Yeah, but it goes coconut after 3%.
The Vape Train cheesecake base, if you can still get hold of it, has got that sour cheesecake tang to it. You have to use it very low.
You've got the VSO cheesecake, which has got
That's very tangy. Yeah.
That's very tangy.
Or-
you can use sweet yogurt from SSA.
Yeah, that's the other one. Yeah.
Flavora Brie.
Wonder Flavors cheesecake
Oh,
also is very
that's
tangy.
the
Wonder Flavors
problem-
cheesecake is super funky.
Yeah, but the problem with Flavora Brie, you're paying $3.95.
Jump on, Mick.
And
jump
if you
on,
don't
Mickey,
like it,
Yeah.
Yeah, just call me Graham.
Just call me Graham.
Flavora Brie-
Okay, Graham, Graham. Mickey
Flavora
Graham.
Brie
He's Mickey Graham.
cheese,
Yeah.
0.1%, 0.2%. There is your cheese tang right there for your cheese.
If you want a really funky, tangy cheesecake, use the Wonder Flavors cheesecake. That's got some,
Rocky's saying Greek yogurt FLV.
that
Yeah.
works as well.
For me, I would go with sweet yogurt, but mainly because it's £1.20 and it does. what you need to do. And I'm still after all these years going a Flavora. It's too fucking expensive. Sorry for swearing.
What about Alpine Strawberry? That's cheap.
It
Do you
is.
know how
It is a dog
cheap?
store.
It is, yeah.
It is a dog
yeah.
store.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they still have it on sale there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You can get Alpine Strawberry, which is normally £7.95, 30 mils of it for £6.
That's insane.
And
That's,
you use it at 0.3% at max.
yeah. 0.2, 0.3. Go over that, it starts to get weird.
I've lost me. I've got my lemonade. I've got some more lemonade. I've got into me making lemonade.
Do you know, I like a lemonade. So everybody's now blue again. I got some greys. I got Tonal Order and Grateful Ant to come in. They were no longer, so they're now blue. We're going all out blue tonight. Bit of blue for dads.
Where is it?
So I hope that helps there, Martin. A bit of yogurt in there. A couple of bits in there. Some brie cheese.
Yeah, there's a lot of options. It really depends on what you consider your perfect cheesecake. There's a lot of options.
Okay, I've got a question for Tim, if I can find it. Premium strawberry, raspberry, what's that like?
It's a nice fresh raspberry.
Is it fresh raspberry?
That's a
Watery.
good. That's actually Lady Liberty's favorite, and not a super raspberry fan, but I love that one.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that nice? It's like, it reminds me of Inawera, but like tamed, a tamed version of Inawera.
That's like the
A little
raspberry
less,
you get on
floral,
top
too.
of pavlovas.
A little less floral.
Oh, I like that.
It's a beautiful flavor. And I remembered not liking that when I first tried it. That's weird. I think
Bit of
I
it
remember not liking
says, my wife has just signed up for a charity swim for SANS, meaning of people who have miscarriage babies that need help and are on life support. Mate, if you've got a link, drop it in. You're a spanner. People may have if she's got a Just Giving or like that. Maybe she wants a bit of sponsorship. Just drop it in. You might get a few little tickles on there if you want. By all means. Living the dream. Living the dream. Rocket, have you been doing any mixing? Have you got any new recipes for us? So, come on then, Liam, show us your recipe.
There. The link that beats all. Liam, you're muted.
I shouldn't be.
Or really quiet.
Gone really quiet now.
Super quiet.
Yeah. Let me turn my mic up then. You told me it was too loud the other night, so I turned it down. Is that better?
You were all right a minute ago. You were sound. You've just gone really funny.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Is it picked back up again now?
Going in and out.
Yeah, up and down. Bit like my camera's done.
Hang on a minute. I wonder if it's to do. Is that better?
Oh no, that's worse.
Right, it's to do with the sound suppression. Hang on a minute.
It's suppressing Liam. Liam's not allowed to speak. Or
Right, how's that?
That's better.
There you go.
That's better.
Yeah, it's the AI noise suppression that I've got on. It's because I got my fan on. I think.
Whoa! No need to shout. Whoa!
Better.
Yeah.
It wasn't
'Cause
even
I got
bad
my-
before.
Yeah, because I got. Oh right, okay. I was going to say because I got my fan on, it might be that. But right, this is the recipe. It's yellow and blue. It's sort of based on the mix from two shows ago. I think 3 weeks ago. So it is Bavarian cream at Flavour West at 2.25%, OSDIY Blue Note at 8%, Flavour West Yellow Cake at 2%, and Crunchy Frosted Cookie at 3.5%.
Ooh.
Have that crunchy frosty cookie, but I never used it. How is it?
It's a really, really good cookie. I don't know why more people don't use it, to be honest.
Hello.
Now then, sleepyhead.
Good evening.
It's
Hi, Mick.
There's Graham. Hi, Graham.
it's the
Hello.
Lego Star Wars guy.
Just call me Graham.
Because he's
Yeah.
been playing Lego Star Wars, that's what it is.
Could be that. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Rasper. Good evening, Craig. Who else was it? Graham Mabley, I think. It's easier than typing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Liam, I just put up 2 shows back to back for underused and forgotten flavors because we have a lot of those. I was going to do
Yeah,
just one
let's
show, and I
get-
was like, you know what? I've got a few mixes I want to try with a bunch of them, so I'm doing 2.
The only thing that I can think of with that crunchy frosted cookie is because if you're using it as a main flavor, you have to push it really high. You have to push it like 9%.
Yeah, isn't that the 8 to 10 one? One of the 8 to 10s?
Yeah. I've used it at 3.5% there because I just wanted to give that little bit of extra body to the yellow cake. And just enhance that little bakery flavor that's in that that's in that blue note. Along with the cream. It actually turned out really nice. As I said, that 250 ml lasted me a week. Then
So- We'll just give Mick his introduction. So we have got the Stig of Mixing, which is Mick of the late vape show.
It's one if Mick is the improved Graham. Graham's underused.
Yeah.
The Stig. I don't know what that Stig tonight. No, Chris. Well, I was sat there playing that game, and then I had quite a lot to eat, and then I just sat down and poof. So
It happens.
anyway, it does when you get to my age, love.
Anyway, Mick, so round about 10 o'clock, we use what concentrates have you got around?
They're all in drawers now, to be honest.
That's fine.
All the
That's-
melon trees.
That's
They're
fine.
pretty
So-
random.
Yeah, well, this is right. So what we do is, if you haven't seen it, if you missed that bit,
I have
what we
seen it.
do-
I've seen it.
Yeah, so it's your seeing as you're a guest, it's your turn to do a random mix tonight.
Oh, great! I'm pleased. it turned up.
Also, we haven't seen his buffet. He showed
Yes,
up and
what
yes,
have
you
you
vaped on?
buffet.
Yes,
It would be
what have you
pretty
vaped on?
well.
I want to see if he's got his mechs out.
Next home with the Arbiter. No, there's no mix, not today. With some blackcurrant, grape, and cherry from the Rachel Rabbit range. I've been vaping this forever. It actually wants filling up. That's the Drag 4. Apparently, they've been out for about 10 months. And I really have just got the last dregs of that. I love that melon pom pap. It's lovely. I'm going to get Dispergo to give me the recipe. Can you see that happening?
Not really.
And another Arbiter on a Gur. Right. To be honest, I vape mouth to lung most of the time. It's only really now when I come up here that I actually get most of this stuff out. But and I just sit there and vape mouth to lung. I've just got used to having all that nicotine all the time, really. But and in that we've got that one. I like that. I really do like that.
Is that the
Very-
strawberry one?
It's raspberry, tangerine, and cranberry. I've found out I really do like cranberry. 'cause
Oh yeah, that's one I've got
it's in
there. I had
most-
I
yeah.
had the strawberry one
Mm.
that I was supposed to review on, and basically vaped it all.
Did you really? Well, I opened this and I think I must have knuckle tested it or something, and then it got put to the back of the thing, and I got it out and started vaping it, and I thought, Christ, I don't think I ever reviewed this, so I put the review up the other week, and I've had it ages. Because if I send something through, I do like to review it. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, I'd got it. I'd done that one, and then went to do the. I thought it was this one, so I cracked open it, nicked it up, vaped it, and thought
Yeah.
I'd done the recording of the other one, and I hadn't done that very mashup. And I was like, oh shit. And I'd vaped the other one. I vaped it all. So, which was quite. I'll
You're
tell
gonna
you,
have
now,
to
it
buy
was
it
quite
now.
nice. I'm going to have to do, yes, to do it.
I like their stuff. I do. I genuinely like their stuff. I think they're trying. They're trying really hard.
Yeah.
And it's a good price. And it's not
Especially
too
if you use
sweet.
BV20 for 20% off.
Yeah. Or Bill 20 for 20%.
Bill
off.
20. Yeah,
But we can't talk about him anymore because he's on hiatus.
he is.
Be bold, just sub him 20 milligram.
Yeah.
My,
Do you know
I've got a lad with mental health problems, and during the pandemic, he rang me up. He says, "I've started vaping and ain't got any juice." He was in an institution, not a prison. He was in a hospital in Lincoln. And I took him out. I'd overnicked some stuff. It was about 15 milligram. And I thought, well, that'll keep him right, that. And it only turned out about 3 weeks later when I was talking to him, he says, oh, yeah, this is my vape. I said, well, what about the one he was vaping at 15 milligram, freebase? Oh, no, he says, this one. It's sub-ohm in 15 milligram, freebase.
Well, it keeps him happy.
Well, it stopped him ringing up all the time because he wanted to get out. Bless him.
I've noticed that people, like you were saying, forgotten, Tim, when you were saying that underused stuff and things like that. When I'm watching Saturday Show, Pugs has done a cookie, cook it with some FA stuff, hasn't he?
Yep.
Really high. What is it? Some cookie, 2 lots
FA
of
cookie?
Yeah.
I just went through my
Cookie
FA
Premium,
the other day,
Cookie
and I
Premium?
found out I have like 6 bottles of it.
Yeah, cookie and cookie premium. I think he was saying that he'd
Cookie
done.
Premium. Yep, I had that.
It'll probably be
so
vanilla cookie and cookie premium together.
That's it. Vanilla cookie, yes. Vanilla cookie premium, and the whip and the cream.
Mm.
But when he was saying it, we're like really high. We're like 5.5%, 5.5%, 8%.
Wow.
And do you know what I mean? And it just shows you now that people are coming back around to using stuff.
I've been breaking into a lot of
Mm.
TPA lately, the old TFA, TPA. And some of those are really still good. I mean, these kill your coils, but they taste delicious.
Mm. It just got me that people are starting to go back and not saying, "Oh, you only have to use 2%, 3%."
Well,
It's
it was
starting
like,
to push
it
them
was
higher.
like when Wonder Flavors, not this line, but the line before, it used to be around like 1.25, 1.2, and then suddenly it went to 3 and 3.5, 3 and 4. The next line came out like that. And with the flavor art ones, they suddenly went up the amount that you used as well.
Yeah, people want
Around
like
about 1
flavors
to
and
about
then-
3.
Yeah, people are wanting, because of disposables and that lot,
Yeah, I was
people are
just gonna
wanting
say
more
that.
in your face flavours now rather than subtle flavours. So I think people, we're starting Craig says, I mix high as fuck, can't taste shit otherwise. And I think that's what it is. I think a lot of people, we've gone, oh, you only need to do subtly, and suddenly we're on mouth to lung and you're pushing flavours up again. Do you know?
Oh,
to make
plus,
it
like you
taste
said,
more.
disposables, the punch in your face
Yeah.
of flavors
Yeah.
they have.
Yeah, but
I
you've,
mean, to get
you've
someone
also
to switch over, you need that punch of flavor now.
yeah, but you've also got Nick and Paul who are both been vaping commercial lines.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why they've started pushing things higher. Well, a lot of people in the DIY, their taste buds are settled to very subtle flavors and can taste the flavors better because they don't wreck their taste buds with super sweet and really
1% super sweet, he
concentrate.
said as well. Yeah, 1% super sweet.
Yeah.
I actually have found that with the single flavor testing I have to do constantly for noted, I push them higher than I used to. I used to be able to do them real low. Now I have to push the flavors a little bit higher because you do trash your palate a little bit every week when you go through that severe flavor testing.
Yeah.
I don't know what everybody else is thinking out there, whether they're going to start looking at mixing a little bit higher, and just push them, just risk it for the biscuit and push a flavour a little bit higher.
I'm not that type of high, okay?
Yeah, but I think that's just what do you call it? A scary slope? Not a scary slope, but a slippery slope. Slippery slope.
Yeah.
The higher you push it, you're going to want it higher. You're going to want it higher.
You're going to have more
Push it,
coils.
and then it will just become muddled, and
your coils are going to need more cleaning. You're going to need more cotton changes, or stock coils if you're using the sub-ohm thing. All these things you got to take that into effect too. If you're trying to stay cleaner, and your lungs actually, regardless of whether or not your lungs can handle it, obviously lower percentages of your flavors are going to be better for your lungs. So,
yeah.
I've always mixed it about 10% from mouth to lung.
Yeah,
I did that right because I actually tried mixing just the same as what I did on the sub-ohm. You're not getting the heat; you're only getting 22 watts.
End of the day, though, if it tastes good and it keeps you out the cigarettes, go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was saying the
Yeah,
other
but
night to somebody, last thing I'd do ever now is light a cigarette up.
But
Sorry.
my recipes here have always been up and down anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
It always depends on the flavorings I'm using.
Mm.
And what you're craving. You might be
Yeah, I
craving
mean,
a lighter flavor every once in a while.
Well, if I'm going for more of the older school stuff, I always push them up higher anyway. So I'm normally around about the 15 to 20% with the older stuff. But then
Yeah,
the
I
newer
don't
stuff,
know,
then I can
Craig.
drop down as low as 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I challenge you to make a flavorful recipe with some of the older stuff that requires 8 to 10% for each flavor, as compared to now with some of the super concentrates like Alpine Strawberry 0.2, and you're pushing it. So,
Yeah, Craig, these books, chat broken. Nope. I was thinking that myself, that chat's broken. I thought no one's talking.
Since I've turned up, they'll hate me. They've gone.
It's got some-
I've
Skynet scared them away. Thanks, Graham.
I have a couple of times made a mistake, and I've mixed some liquids up to take away with me on holiday, and I've got there in about the beginning of the second week. They're all bloody awful. I've over concentrated them, and they've gone from really nice the first week to getting that decent steeping, and they're awful, absolutely awful. You know, to the point where I've thrown some away and never brought them back again.
That's some of the problem with mixing shake and bake as well. Because I mean, shake and bake, I think shake and bake is probably still a thing where people want juice and they want it now. They don't want to wait. And when you mix for shake and bake, it might taste absolutely fantastic, like you said, for the first week.
Yeah,
and then it just all goes to shit.
Yeah. These were fruit flavored, and you think, oh well, 1 week's plenty. And really, they obviously changed a lot. You know, by week 3, because they were a week before I went away, and then a week while I was away, and then the second week they were bloody awful. And I took 3 bottles, and 2 of them were crap. I thought, well, the prospect of going, 8 miles away to go to a vape shop to buy some mouth-along liquid I want to like didn't really sort of float my boat, so I just stuck with it. That managed to get home.
Yeah, there's not worse than that, doing a really shit mix and having no else to vape in. I've done that myself. I've done that myself and vape through it like a man. And this
Graham, did you notice that SSA premium strawberry? Premium raspberry. Did you notice what I meant? I thought that you had that in your glamour.
Oh,
because there are some similar notes in that to what you came up with.
yeah, it's the wetness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been
a wet raspberry?
Have you had a sale on wrenches?
yeah, I did. I just give everybody a wrench. Yeah.
It's
it's like this, Mick. You've seen Dodgeball, the movie. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Well, Benny wanted to make it fun.
I just wanted to make it all blue. Today one back, we just make it all blue for dads. Martin says I tend to push desserts and not so high with fruits and menthols. Mentals, he says. Don't push mentals too. Don't push the mentals too high.
Enjoy your mental.
Thank you. You all right, mate?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
I just
don't push them mentals.
While Hanky's just come in, I'll just do a quick share on this custard quickie because I know he likes a good quickie. So I'll just do a quick share screen on this.
Is it a quickie or a quiche?
No, it's actually a quickie, not a quiche.
Custard quickie.
So it's called custard quickie because first off, I just did the FA custard premium at 3.5%, vanilla swirl at 2%, and super sweet at 0.5%. Sort of old school with some of the newest newish flavors, and it actually tasted really nice. So I thought, well, what happens if we throw some tobacco with that? So I threw in 6% FA Soho and 0.5% red burley and apple filling. Now the apple filling was a happy accident. I actually meant to put in red burley, and red burley and apple filling were next to each other, and apple filling went in instead. And it's like, okay, I'll just throw some red burley in there and see what happens. And it actually tasted out quite nice. It's like an apple tobacco custard.
But it's nice as well, yeah.
Well, your vanilla swirl is like an ice creamy.
Yeah.
Your vanilla swirl is more of an ice cream sort of. So that'll go quite well with custard.
And it kind of cuts some of the rough edges off too. It's one of those.
Cornish cream and custard, SSA Cornish.
Yes. I was just talking about Cornish cream the other day on the show, and I was like,
Yeah,
that is an underrated flavor. It really is.
And if you
Uh,
push it
cut-
higher and higher and
So is
higher,
clotted
it
cream,
gets
for that matter.
really, really thick.
The
I
cupcake
would push
will
it.
Cupcake
Cupcake
world
will
clotted
clotted-
cream
clotted cream
and
fudge.
Cornish cream. I got them both. I got the non streets ones,
Hmm.
the rebranded Cupcake World, and I think they're better than the SSA, which is strange. The SSA is pretty damn good.
Well, just go
Thank
on
you,
to the
Graham, for
link.
making me spend more money.
Beatty, go on and click on the link yourself, and then go on to the page where it's at, and then copy that off of the link
Yeah.
off of there.
Either there, or there should be like 3 dots on it too. That you can copy, hit the copy and paste thing.
You,
Mix
you
getting
should just
ready.
be able. You should just be able to go into the actual Just Giving page and then just copy the
Yeah.
URL from the top.
Yeah, if it's on Just Giving, yeah. So what were yours, Graham? Have you showed your recipe off that you were going to do?
Well, there's a couple of those. I've just tasted the Good Morning, so I'll publish that. Wait a sec. Saving. Bear with.
Crap.
Okay. Good Mornings with it, which is basically a coffee. Full morning. I was after something nice and sweet to go with coffee. So the main ingredients for the coffee are cappuccino coffee at 1.25, caramel coffee, and with sweet cream, Perurium.
Perurium.
At 4%. That's supposed to be like the cafe, the latte that you get at Starbucks.
All right, yeah. Don't know
Put
what it tastes
that
like
in.
because I don't like coffee, but
Loving to cream it up a little bit and give it a slight chocolatey, the white chocolatey taste that you get with Love. And I decided to put a little bit of butterscotch in to see. You can swap out the butterscotch if you don't want if you don't like butterscotch. You don't really need that. You can put anything you want to add to it. But the main
Bump a little
three,
caramel in there if you want to.
yeah, the main three is basically those three to give you the main coffee flavor. And
About cactus.
and
I
then
actually
Cactus, isn't it?
contemplated that almost the
paint it
same,
to the way you want.
minus the butterscotch. I was looking at that the other day and thinking about making one similar to that. Graham.
Well,
But I
that
think-
butterscotch is very, very creamy. It's not a sharp butterscotch. It's a cream butterscotch. So it can be, you can push it to make it too creamy. So you can put biscuit with it, change that out to a
Yeah.
biscuit or whatever.
coffee
Hazelnut.
biscuit. Yeah, nuts.
I'll
So-
put the link in.
Beatty Vape Got's put a link in there for his missus doing this charity swim. If you do want to go over and donate, do so if you so wish. It's up to yourself. It's for people that have had miscarriages and babies that are in hospital that need and on intensive care.
And I'll
So
show
it's
the
all-
milkshake one, which I made this morning. I'm testing it. I'll come back to it next week, which is the super sexy awesome milkshake because it's all SSA.
Yep.
Which is ice cream vanilla at 4.1, mainly because I overdripped it. Milkshake SSA at 2, and whipped cream at 1.5 with a little bit of super sweet. And I added a little bit of classic vanilla just to give it a little bit of a slightly altered, because that's a very ice cream vanilla. So I want to just add a different type of vanilla in, but kept it.
Is it like a proper vanilla ice cream then?
That is, yeah. It needs thickening.
It's a little thin.
It needs thickening. You need
But that milkshake dairy, we tested those on Monday, and I'm telling you, that is the best dairy-based milkshake.
Well, I got a big
That
bottle of
one's
it,
good. It's a good milkshake.
and I've got the other one which I've just done now, which I will mix in a bit. I probably won't do the strawberry, which is just powdered donut at 2, strawberry jam at 1.75, and wow, because wow's got a berry taste in it anyway at a 4. That should give you a strawberry donut. In theory, it might not. It might turn out,
Yeah, you can
Shite.
never know either when you mix two different.
because that's got
if it turns out the way
Zatola.
it wants
that has the polar in. So the polar with that might not. I don't know.
Yeah, because that's more of a cakey. Like what donut is in there, it's not very potent, but it's like cake
Yeah.
donut.
Do you want to bring Rocky's? He's put one in Taco Bueno.
You can bring on Rockies. I also have one too that I was going to share.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can do that. Cream cheese chimichangas, Taco Bueno. Yeah, you did this the other day. So it's got butter VSO 1.5. You have that now, Graham, right?
Yeah.
Cinnamon Danish roll cap at 1. Milk and honey flavora at 0.26. It's good to see you still have it in your stash.
Classic.
You got 300 gallons of that to use. So pie crust 101 at 1.5. Starch-based flavora at 0.2. That's just to give it. We talked about this the other day in this show. It's to actually add to the mouthfeel. Sweet cream TPA at 1. Sweetener sucrose. Flavor West at 1.04. Vanilla custard cheesecake 101 at 2.5, and Zappola flavor art at 1. And yeah, is that what was I was missing here? I'm missing something.
I'm missing the
guess sweet
starch
cream.
base. That's the only one I'm missing.
But yeah, doesn't that look? That looks tasty.
That
Like
looks
cream cheese,
gorgeous.
little bites with like cinnamon sugar on top.
Looks gorgeous.
Baby creamy filling wrapped in flour tortilla, air fried to crispy vape perfection.
We have to show people how you actually put pictures in ELR because
Oh,
it's
the
a little
imager
bit of a flaff, isn't it?
with imager, yeah.
You have to use imager, and then you
It's
have
not-
to use a.
Simple and easy. That's why I don't do it. And I like this crossover. That was when you did the crossover episode we just did. Flavors that don't really fit where they're supposed to be. So it's sort of bending, but it's more like they fit better or just as well in a different aspect. So he was doing that here. So it's like starch base. Well, kind of. But
All right, mate. No problem about it.
Sweet cream and everything. But yeah, that's just basically what that is. What he was doing there, and that looks really good. I'm just missing the one ingredient. And here's the one I was going to go over. I made it for Fresh's birthday, but
All
this
right,
is
yep.
tasty. It's a raspberry cheesecake. Happy birthday to Fresh. Boysenberry raspberry Wonder Flavors at 1. Cheesecake Wonder Flavors at 2, and that actually is a little bit of a funky cheesecake. So if you like the funky cheesecake, that's a good one. Cheesecake on graham, which is kind of just a meld of the graham, but a little bit of like almost Yes We cheesecake. 2. Graham cracker pie crust Wonder Flavors at 1.5 to bump that, and then premium raspberry SSA at 1, and then raspberry syrup SSA at 1 to just give it a little bit more thickness. And yeah, that turned out really good. I really
So
like
that
that.
paint it black.
Oh, paint it black. You can't make it. So okay, so it's paint it black.
It's a fucking
Blackberry raw
It's a
VSO
cult.
at 0.5.
Yeah, it's a
Black
cult.
currant Wonder Flavors at
The fucking
1.5.
cult.
Witch's Brew Tea VSO, one of the new ones at 8.
Yeah, cult.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
actually got a sign made just for
That's
that.
why I didn't. I was gonna bring it up, and I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not gonna bring it up because you can't make it, and I'm gonna hear it from Benny, so I'm not gonna bring it up.
There we go. Paint it black.
Oh, you got one too. Okay, cool.
This one's more Black Forest fruit mint, which it gives you that kind of it's is it blackberry? Can't remember now.
Yeah, it's more of a blackberry like
blackcurrant. It's
boysenberry or something like that.
blackcurrant mint. Added cucumber to make it a little bit more wetter. A grape concord for something to eat, and sweet currant, and that was made. I think I remember. Oh look, that's when I actually. Why is it?
To actually have good notes. Got it.
I actually did notes for it.
Wow.
Wow, I'll have to start doing notes again.
Yeah.
That must
if
have
you
been
wanna
when you
try
got back
them-
from Expo.
Yeah, it must have been, yeah.
So Mayflavor black fruit mint gives you the blackcurrant menthol with the grape and cucumber to moisten things up. Red currant to make it funky, and WS23 to bring out the vibrancy of the fruit, and a little extra cooling, optional sweetened to taste. I put that in. I don't think it's very difficult to get that in a black fruit mint.
I've never seen it. Never seen that one before. So, right. So we are at nearly 10 past. So we will do a random mix off. So what happens here, Mick, is we ask you to tell us what you've got, how many draws you've got, if you've got them in draws. They then pick a number. Nicky
Three.
Maynard. So might as well add Nicky Maynard as a moderator for the time being. Then everybody's back in blue. So he's got 3 draws. What he does
Just thinking,
then?
Mick.
What he does then
Can he
is
make
we
out?
get him to pick, not look, put his hand in, pick a random flavour out, and then you in the chat tell him what percentage. We give you an average percent, and then we get you to pick whereabouts we think it's going to be, and then that's how it is. 5 flavours. 5 flavours it is.
I've never put 5 in
flavours.
anything.
I think
5 flavours.
with Mick, drop it down to 4 because Mick uses 3 normally, don't you?
So 9.
Depends what's going to be. I'll.
The power of
I
3
might- I
gram.
might-
We got to
I
go to
might
9.
Might turn it into a 30mm mouth till I'm at 50-50.
So he's got 3 draws. We want to know one. Everybody type in 1, 2, or 3 for the first.
Well, we got to know
Concentrate.
first which one's
It's
the
going to be
dirtiest
5.
drawer.
Everybody's done 5, so it's 5.
Which one's
So
the
it's
dirty
5.
drawers?
Nothing else.
Just do whatever.
Yeah. So
Give me
1, 2, or
dirty
3.
drawers. I want that drawer.
Not that anybody will say it because he's been a little bit slow. His chat tonight.
I know. They're used to being on holiday, aren't they? Really?
Yeah, that's it, innit?
They've all got a spanner now. I think. Oh, there you go. 6.
Hanky Panky's put 6.
We've got-
Greg D
yeah,
is 3.
Well done. 3.
3.
So are we going to?
3.
So we're going.
3, 3, 3. It looks like the first one's from 3.
Yeah, 3.
2 from the top, 1 from the bottom, and 1 in the middle.
So just randomly put your hand in and pick a flavour out. Don't look,
so-
just
so-
randomly pick one.
I'm doing an impression of Rachel Riley while you're doing it.
Martin Saunders is saying 2 from 1, 2 from 2, 1 from 3.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ooh.
River.
Heaven. Evan, who's doing the typing in? Are you doing the typing in, Graham, or
Yeah, Greg
or
did.
whatever?
Mr. Hinchcliffe, 18. So what are we going next then? What are we doing next?
Right. So pick a number between 1 and 2, but not 3.
Yeah, don't pick 3.
So between 1 and 2.
Piff to Ken. Big Ken.
How do you spell heaven?
Heaven.
I had to look.
Oh,
Of course, Graham would only know how to spell the other one.
H-A-V-A-E-N. No.
Let's just go with the first one. 1. Because the next one's going to be 2, isn't it?
1. So we're in with 1. When we won.
How do you spell it again?
Heaven. I'm not
Super
surprised you
aromas.
can't spell
That's
that, but I'm
even-
sure you can spell the
Oh,
opposite
melon.
very easily.
Melon.
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 Got a bit of melon.
I'm getting away with
Heavenly
this pretty well.
Got it.
Right. So we'll give him another one from. Was that from number 1? That.
Yeah, we did 1, yeah. So I might
Yeah.
as
So
well do 2.
pick. Yeah. Do pick one from 2 then.
It keeps on telling me
Yeah,
it's spelling it
Yeah,
wrong.
Well, if you're
Pick
going to do
another-
one from each drawer like that, Benny, why didn't you just tell him pick one from each drawer? It'd been a
No,
lot
because
easier.
then this one they can pick it.
Shock.
What's that?
What
Shock.
the heck is
Shock
that?
is a
Mullenbury.
citrus. Mullenbury shock. Yeah, I bought 60 mils of it, so I put them into these because they're easy.
All right.
Well, I'm doing all right, aren't I? Really.
What was the
Right.
second one?
Shot. Melon.
Super aromas melon.
So now we will do from pick between 1, 2, and 3 because there's only two flavors get, so it's 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
So between 1, 2, or 3. So another flavor from 1, 2, and 3, please. We've got a 2.
What does heaven
One.
taste like? Liam,
Place on
Strawberries
the-
and cream with kiwi.
2, 2,
weird kiwi.
1,
Yeah,
1,
kiwi melon,
2,
though.
1.
That one's not bad.
1 for fuck's sake. 1 for fuck. 1. 1. 1. 2. So it looks like 1. So pick one from 1,
Go on.
Mick.
That was the top again. Hope I don't pick the boom out.
Boom.
You can tell what sort of Silverline's tropical fruit punch.
Ooh.
That's been in there since
Is that bottle like
2020.
warped?
No, that's the shape of it. It's like
Like a postage bottle.
like a figure of 8.
Wow.
That's been in there. That was one of the first concentrates I ever bought.
So he
Right.
knew what it-
So
he felt
what we're
it.
going to
He's
do
beautiful.
now is top, middle, or bottom for the last
Yeah.
one. So top, middle, or bottom.
That'll stop you putting 1, 2, or 3 minutes.
Exactly.
Hi, Zippy.
Hello.
Zip it. Top, middle, or bottom.
Have you come here to learn how to mix?
Who doesn't want a good bottle?
So for the last one, top, middle, or bottom.
Middle.
So we've got middle,
We can't agree.
top, middle, or bottom. Middle,
Can't believe.
bottom. Oh, no, bottom, all
Yeah.
three. All three. Middle. Top, because bottom's a bit gay-like. Top. So far, we've got 2 for
Craig figured out why I picked
bottom, 2
bottom
for
for me.
middle, and 2 for top.
I reckon Craigie boy's been on the sauce, don't you?
Middle. So it looks like we're going with middle. We're going with the middle. Middle.
I think all 3 middle comments were from Martin.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Oh, don't
I
then.
think
Oh,
so.
don't then. We're all
It
from
ran
that.
out of persistence.
Too late.
No, we got a middle from Bearded Vape God.
Jelly candy
Ooh.
from Rollenbury.
Oh, jelly candy. There we go.
I tell you what, this is going to be a brilliant mix. They do it 50-50.
This doesn't
man
sound
up to London.
terrible. This doesn't sound terrible. No.
I think I've got away pretty light here.
Oh, just wait until they have to pick percentages, Mitch.
Yeah, I think that's when it goes.
Yeah, you just get to find out whether chat's being nice to you or not. They
They don't
weren't.
grow daft, otherwise I'll ban everybody.
Yeah.
They were really nice to Graham, though.
You can't, they're all Spanish.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean tonight. I mean when they're trying to get in on Monday and they're knocking and nobody's coming in. Sat there on me.
Fixed. Ian Thomas says it's fixed. Right.
Shall
So
I share the screen with the
recommended percentages.
percentages?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
So Heaven is at 5%. So what we're going to do, that's an average of 5. So it'll be anywhere between 3 and 7 for the first one.
1.
1.
If you look at all the flavors, you can make a really nice jelly candy. The thing which fucks it
No.
up is the Heaven.
7.
Between one. Don't see, now you've just said it. They're going to go fucking at you anyway, aren't they?
We wanted to make something nice for a change.
So,
7.
all right, between 1 and 5. See, that's average there. 1 and 5 for the first one, please. Between 1 and 5.
So
15.
Heaven's a strawberry kiwi cream.
Which is that's a weird flavor.
Fresho free use. I think it's Fresho free. Used to love that flavor, but I don't think you can get it anymore.
They have some of the flavors back, so I don't know.
Got a professional sons.
So what we've got, 5, 4.993. Snowman says he wants 15.
Yeah, well,
3, 5, 3.
I used to like him.
So between 3 and 5 at the moment.
Thinking it's going to balance out about a 4.
All right, we've got some. If you don't know what we're on about, if you look at top, I pinned it to the top. If you just click on there, there is a charity link there if anybody wants to donate. So 3, I need to put us up on screen in a minute. Just let me see how I put
7.25.
7.2. It said it's between 1
Average
and 5.
of 5. There we go.
Don't want to do that. Oh shit!
Unless more come in, I'm thinking you're going to have to go for like a 4.
I think it's 4.5, 4.75. That
Is it?
Yep.
Is that what we're doing?
It's going to be
I
quite
need
high.
to get Mick. I need to get us up on here.
Where's that?
We'll show Mick. We'll do.
Got
Mick.
me up on there.
Here, I
I'm
can
going to do now.
I can just call the numbers out.
Yeah. What's immersive? Oh
That's
shit!
when
We
you
don't
put-
want to do that. Yeah, it's
That's
when
when
you
you
put
put
background
yourself
on.
in. Yeah. Somebody's going to say, "Why do you mix in a cup?" They always do it every time you mix in a cup.
Why are you
Yeah,
mixing?
why are you mixing in a cup, huh?
Oh, there
Because
we go. There we
I
go. You
want
can
to.
see
Because I
spotlight.
want to. Hey, you can see my new tat look.
Yeah, look at that. Look at
Yeah,
that.
nice.
Right. So we're looking at what we got. We've got 2 3s and 2 5s.
What we're doing, Evan?
Go for 4 then. 4. Evan. 4. Between 3 and 5. 4.
4 grams.
Have you told him how much it is? It's not 4 grams. Wait a minute.
No,
Mick.
it's not
Oh,
4
right.
grams. It's 4%.
4%.
However much you
right.
mix it.
It's well, how much are you mixing?
I don't know. What should we do? I reckon it's worth 50, isn't it? Got to be worth 50.
You're doing 50 mils.
Yeah, because I'll
Okay,
I'll just
two.
not put the Evan in.
2.
2 grams.
2. This is going to be interesting.
Mick, the professional
Chat is
mixer,
not
better
as
than you
nice
lot.
to you as is Graham.
What
off
do?
the
Do,
bat.
Oh, look
sons,
at that. Bang
Look
on
at
the
that.
top. Look at
Look
that.
at that.
That's
Why are you using a cup?
That.
Better than
Because
you,
it's
not
too.
you. Don't forget to tear.
Okay,
Don't
the
forget
next
that's it.
one's shock, and the
Yes.
average is 6, but I don't know what it is. I think Mick
Right,
knows
so
what
it's
it
6.
is.
So we'll do between 1 and 6 for shock.
Mick, what is shock?
Yeah. What is shock?
Between 1 and 6,
Mullen-
please. Between 1 and
Mullenberry
6.
shock. It's citrus. I think it's got aniseed in it as well. I use it all the
Between-
time.
It's a
So-
sour candy, right?
On the nose, son.
Craig D saying 5. Between 1 and 6. Anky's saying 5. 5. 3. 3.
Well, we got 2 5s, 2 3s.
Yeah. 6.
6.
Right, it's going with a 6.
Okay,
3.
Mullenberry shock is strawberry, citrus, lime, forest berries, aniseed and licorice.
Absolutely lovely.
3.5.
I've got the door.
There's always watch out. This is going to
4.
listen to Graham getting murdered.
So we're looking at probably 3 then, Mick, when Graham comes back.
3.
So 3,
The
yeah.
average, 3 is the lowest I've seen. There's a bunch of higher than 3. Maybe 4.
Yeah, we've
don't
got
get
5. We've got 5. We've got 2.5. We've got 3.5. We've got 4. We've got 3 5s. Yeah. We'll go 4 with that one then as well.
So it'd be 2 again.
Yeah, 2 again, Mick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be real easy if these are all the same.
So it'll be 2 again.
The good thing, Mick, is you like to mix a little bit higher in your percentages. You got that going on here.
So what? So what number?
Martin
Was it?
Saunders has mixed that a 4.5 average.
Yeah, technically.
So what number is it? 4.
So 4.5, it's shocker. We said 2, it's 4.5. Martin Saunders made it a 4.5
It'd be a
average.
little bit more than
2.25.
that. Hold on a second.
2.25, Mick, please.
Look at
Oh,
that.
look at that.
Oh,
Look
went
at
over.
that.
Professionalism, sons.
He went over.
Professionalism.
He went over.
It's only
It's-
by a
that's-
point. Yeah.
Wipe that
Negligible.
bit off there. Look, watch. Oh no, it's still doing it.
That went up somehow.
These scales have got all sort of white powder stuck under them. I got them off this bloke.
Right, what's the next one then?
I got them off Benny.
Melon SSA.
Melon SSA, what's the average?
The average
Yeah.
is 1.5. It's a cantaloupe kind of thing, slight rindy.
Right, so between between 0.5 and 2.
Be kind, 'cause this
0.5
could
and
ruin it.
2.
A little bit dry, but that
Yeah.
one's through this mix.
Are rigged. Good job,
Them
Craig.
scales are rigged. I got them off Big Ken.
Yeah. 0.75, 1, 2, 2.
I'm going to put Posh Vape View at the beginning of this. Have you put it in Posh Vape View? I don't want Buddy Nevin's nicking it.
2, 0.5. Any more for any more? Any more for any more? 0.5.
I'll be selling this at Expo.
Yeah.
Are you going to Expo, Liam, this time?
No, not this year.
No, I'm not going this year. I'm going in May.
Alan's going to be there.
Who?
Capella.
Are they?
Yeah.
Any more?
Is that it? They're going to sleep again.
Think so.
But the
We are at
wrenches are all the same.
0.65.
Is that what we're doing? Oh,
Don't know,
0.65.
I'm gonna
Mickey
look
May
now.
now.
How
That's the
many
last
people
one. The
got-
last one was 0.65, but
1, 2, 3.
it's 1.3
4,
average.
5,
See, Martin's keeping track.
7, 8, 9.
I was thinking like a 1 1/4 is about where we're at. And
Yeah, 1.3. We'll go with
Hey,
Remote and Martin saw the
mix
same.
it at
1.3.
0.65.
if I remember correctly, that's actually a fairly potent melon.
Yeah.
Okay, the way that that's dripping in there and it's not going up, it's going to be like 3% anyway.
You're gonna squeeze it too hard.
Not very heavy, this stuff, is it?
No.
There you go.
I went
Oh,
down
that
again.
was- it jumped. Do you see how far that just jumped all of a sudden? Went from
Mhm.
0.2 something to 0.4 instantly in one drop.
Melon. Big bottle of melon.
I think
Yeah.
I pressed on the side of it.
Wow. So Graham likes that flavor.
Yeah.
It was the lead flavour in the Kendall mint cake.
Yeah. That's
There we
what
go,
made it dry.
0.66.
That'll do us. Right.
That'll do.
So what's the next one?
Tropical fruit punch, Silverline. Average
Silverline.
is 5.
When I first
So-
started mixing, I just used to mix this on its own. It's about 8% and thought it was a good mix. And then I think if you did that now, you would
Between
think, "That's not
2
a very
and
good
5, please. Between 2 and 5.
Oh, you're gonna keep it under.
The average
Not
is
even gonna give
5.
it an over.
Yeah, the average is 5, so we're gonna go 2 and 5.
mix." Silverline.
Yeah, that means you're going like average is 5. You should have above and below.
All right, we'll go 7, between 2 and 7 then, if you want to be like
Yeah.
that.
That make more
Between-
sense.
Should
Between
be
2 and
8.
7. All right,
Because that's
between
only
2
2
and 8.
above and 3 below.
Between 2 and 8, please. Between 2 and 8.
Just remember, I'm
3.5.
sending you all a
Hey,
bottle.
I'm just rooting
For-
for the fact that I'm making
for
sure
1.25.
my vote that it's gonna be something he can taste. Didn't say it'd be good, but it'll be something he can taste.
7.
7.
7. So we've got a 4. We've got 3 4s at 7, a 1.25 from Zippy. We've got a 9 and an 8 from Tim.
Just remember, I can vape
We've
anything.
got
I've tried
3,
amatorium.
2.8, 2,
Oh God.
2.76.
It's 2 years old. It probably won't taste of anything anyway. But it just tastes
Yeah,
PG.
yeah.
It's just there for throat it.
Yeah. So what we're going to do with that? 4.25, do you reckon? Add them all up. 3.5, 2.8, 3, 3.5, 3.5.
Give it just a second, and we should probably have an average put in chat.
4 from JVJ.
Martin's been doing the averages for us. So.
Go on, Martin. 180
180.
I.
I'm with Craig. Would that even fit in the bottle? We'll find out.
Probably not.
Martin's not on it now. He's not giving us an average now. So I think we'll go with what have we got? 4.4, 3.5, 3.5, 9.
Neat.
Go
I mean,
with
that's not going in the bottle anyway. It's in a cup of mixed drink in it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna drink it.
it's
I'm gonna-
about 4.2, which is what I said about that.
It is.
Okay,
put
so 2.1.
2.1.
Oh, that came out a bit
Whoa,
quick.
that,
That
bottle went. Whoa.
that had the right spurt on, didn't it?
Oh, I'll give
Yeah,
it a
it did.
squeeze.
Is that square bottle? That rectangle bottle?
It's like a figure of 8. What was it? 2 point?
2.1.
2.1.
It is a bit weak, to be honest, isn't it?
That is that that rectangle bottle.
2.10 obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, you were perfect, and then that extra drop fell.
Oh,
You were perfect.
when you
Then
get
it
older,
dropped.
it's just the same every time you go for a wee.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. A little bit of a drool. Right, what's next one?
There's always the last
Jelly
drop.
candy, Mullenberry.
Yeah.
Mullenberry.
The average is 1.5.
So between what we're going to do between 0.5 and 3? Between 0.5 and 3 for the last one, please.
I've actually set a new standard now for this this segment, haven't I? Everybody needs to get a downward cam.
I did first, Mick.
I've got mine. I just haven't finished setting it up yet. Yeah.
0.25.
What I'm trying to do is figure out how I can get the downward cam to fit the right spot and stay stationary without getting in the way of the other camera or the monitors.
0.5, 3.
What sort of camera is it?
Well, it depends on which one I use. I got the Brio. I've
Oh,
got
right.
another Logitech 922, and then I have the Canon
John
A5100.
Law says 3.
You need
Maybe
them pretty
Snowman
close,
says
to
minus.
be honest. You know, I've gone right off him tonight.
Open to an interpretation, is that one? Minus.
Where's Mr. Intense? Grrr, he's usually here,
I've
isn't
seen him for a while. Yeah, he's usually, but he's not here tonight. Any more before I put this last one in, because we're running over now.
he? Bloody hell, we're running late.
Yeah. Good job there's no one on. 3.
You can always tell there's a taxi driver and you're running late.
Yeah.
We're just round the corner, love.
It's about 3.1. Martin's saying 3.1. I think that's a little bit high. I think he's playing you on that one, 3.1. Paul Slip says 6. I think that needs to be around and about 2.25, Mick, to be fair. Looking at what everybody's put in.
You think Martin Saunders has just been making all this up?
Yeah, probably so,
1,
mate. Yeah,
2,
just
3,
So-
4. I like Ian's.
Okay, 1.13.
1.13, please.
The only way is to strap it to the chair like a third leg. Down come. What was
I
one?
think
Sorry.
we need to get Ian a bigger dehydrator so he can make more jerky.
Yeah, I do. What was it, Graham?
Oh, check. 1.13.
1.13.
Yeah,
Oh, look at
not
that.
bad.
Oh,
Good.
Oh,
there
oh,
we
my
go.
It was
Right.
it was going to go over under. You knew it.
So what we need to know now is super sweet or no super sweet? Sweetener or no sweetener? Sweetener of choice for the mixer.
Make him suffer. No.
No sweetener or sweeter.
I'm not putting a load in, so you can forget that idea.
But 4.5%.
No, it's up to you. It's up to you what percentage you put in, but it's whether you put sweetener in
0.25.
or no. Sweetener or no sweetener, please.
4 drops.
Sweetener will help this recipe. So do you want to be nice or mean?
Yeah, four drops. That's all they were
Yes,
putting.
we've got yes.
I'm still on the same 30 ml super sweet than when I first started mixing in 2020.
None. Ian Thomas says none. No sweetener?
I imagine this would be a little bitter, maybe even without
Yeah,
it. But
it would be. Yeah.
well, what do
Sweetener?
you got in here that's sweet already? Maybe there's some natural sweetener already in the flavors.
You got the kiwi.
The kiwi, yeah,
None of it is sweet.
Yeah.
They're all
So
just-
sweetener or no
all
sweetener?
this- Yeah,
That's what we need to know, please. Nope, says Zippy.
Well, the jelly candy might add a little bit of sweetness to it.
yeah, but jelly candy also benefits from sweetener if you add it.
Mickey's sweet enough. Always a little sweetener.
There
says
we
Tony.
go.
So far, we've got 3 and a 3.
Right. Next comment is tiebreaker.
It is. Next one, sweetener or no sweetener, please. Be nice.
There you
Yes. Yeah, 0.75 sweetener. So, yeah, you put in sweetener, Mick, whatever you want to put in.
Yep.
1.
This might actually not be a bad mix.
If you put it at sweetener at 1.
Sweetener at 4%.
Yeah, 5% sweetener.
Good luck with those coils, Mick. You get to put your own percentage in for the sweetener, right? Is that how we figured it out? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd feel that jelly candy might be something not good for your coils.
Yeah. I don't think this is going to be a really good for your coils mix anyway.
I think all the shock and maybe the jelly candy are the two things which will mess up the coils.
I've never heard of that shock before.
It's lovely.
Yeah, I thought so.
There we go.
What about, yeah.
There you go. That's what we put in.
Okay, 0.5.
0.9.
Right,
Right, let's
so there
put
we
some
go.
PG and VG in there, don't I?
You
Or do we
do.
do that later?
No, you do that now. Put it up to...
And we need to give it a name, and Mick chooses the name from chat.
Posh Vape
Yeah.
Jew.
So, in the chat, can you give us a... what's the good to bad ratio of mixes so far? So far, it is 1 out of 3 that have been... 1 out of 3, because mine was all right, actually. I vaped on mine in
Mine
like
was
2 days.
Mine was all right.
All right,
my
so it's
mixes
2
are
out of 2.
fabulous.
2 out of 2. So right. So we
how
need
much,
to know...
How much VG have I got
VG
to
and
do this
PG.
myself after?
No, Graham will give you it now. VG and PG, 50 mil. He needs to
So-
know VG and PG.
Do 70-30, Graham. On what
So-
did we say? 50 mil.
Yeah. So we need a name for the mix
I like
Nevern's
Graham.
Fall.
I actually like Graham.
Mix Cab Cabana.
Heaven or hell?
Heaven or Hell. Heavenly Mess. Wild Ride.
Wild ride. No, not
80-20?
80-20. No.
Drive to Manchester Airport.
Yeah, call it that. Let's call it Manchester Airport.
Fake Taxi Triple. Tattoo Heaven. Mix Uber Juice.
Yeah, Mick Uber Juice.
Uber.
Fenny's Ball Bagger. Fire Melon. Council Vape Juice.
There you go. Council Vape Jew.
Is that what you're going to call it, Mick? Right, Council Vape Juice.
Council Vape Jew. Obviously, it's got the under the banner of Posh Vape View. I'll release it under that at Expo. I'm about to.
Have you given him his VG-PG ratio yet?
No, just keep it to yourself. Innit?
I know, yeah, obviously. Mixed Taxi Dairy, that's quite good, actually.
VG 35, PG 6.63.
VG what?
VG
35.
at 35
Yeah.
and PG at 6.63. Did you want to put Nick in there?
Yeah, well, I was going to do.
What do you want?
PG
Nicotine
down.
ratio. Yeah, what nicotine
3
ratio?
mil. 3
3
mil.
mil. Yeah, for the hobos and chavs.
And the nicotine strength is 28.
Hey,
72, isn't it?
72.
72.
What is it? 35 for VG, wasn't it?
Okay, no, it's all changed now.
What's
Wait a
PG?
minute.
VG, yeah, VG at 35, PG at 4.55, and nicotine at 2.08.
The trouble with these is PG don't come out very well.
I've got Heaven, I've got Jelly Candy, I've got Shock. It's just a tropical fruit punch I haven't got.
Substitute it for whatever you want.
Yeah, any fruit that you want.
You got melons and heaven in here, and no one's even going there. I mean, I can't believe that chat didn't go there at all. That surprises me with this chat.
Zippy said she went on a mixing spree last night and some mad scientist shit.
Ooh, Zippy, I gotta hear more about this.
Right, what was the PG going?
PG 4.55. I'm just reading Rick's wall.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like a bad mix.
No, I think it looks good. It smells nice, but
I like the plaque just above I Love Road.
yeah, it's a cult.
It's a cult.
I thought it would be more prominent than that when it came, to be honest. Mix what juice? You're a sick man.
Mix melon juice.
That's melon juice.
What was the nick, Graham?
2.08.
A sophisticated chat. Some maybe. Some. I know the potential of this chat. I know some of these people.
Zippy says some popcorn, some coffee, melon juice,
Popcorn.
mix boob juice.
I'm impressed with the Salute Brown popcorns.
All
There
right,
we go. All done.
It's all done. Give it a shake and give it a test.
I think I'll have to test it on.
You don't got an idea?
I'll have to pick it up there.
Evans Fire Melon's coming
He
in.
wants to test it properly. He needs a Mac.
Yeah, it does really.
No melon, mango, or mental.
I don't think I'm going on a stack one with that.
Do it.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Mick, you need to borrow one? I got a couple stacks here.
Put it on the rule breaker.
There you go, Mick. There you go.
Yeah, I'll do. I've got a
Oops.
Anki's just filled his squonk with salts.
There you go.
Hey.
Vape it like a man, Anki. Vape it like a
get
man.
it down, yeah.
You'll be right.
I hope Hanky's joking and isn't serious because that would suck.
I'm guessing Tony doesn't like melon, mango, or menthol.
I think this could be quite nice.
We're going to find out.
What's the jelly candy like?
Jelly candy's okay. The Monaberry one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Monaberry jelly candies are. It's a little bit like the Capella one.
Says it's quite sweet.
Yeah.
It's on the dry side.
Might need some cactus in it.
I'm surprised I didn't pull any out, to be honest.
I think the tropical fruit punch
Oh,
will.
that sucks, Hanky.
The tropical fruit punch will give it the wetness.
That's the dominant smell of it, anyway.
Anki were vaping it and felt dizzy. Thought, what a twat.
Smells lovely.
We're all waiting patiently for Mick to
Sorry.
Wicky's atomizer.
I'm not putting it in the bottle so I can squirt it.
Benny, you on
hasn't got the
freebase or
atomizer.
salts? I'm on hybrid.
You're going to be different.
As the security, I'm on a mixture of both freebase and salts.
Benny drives a Prius.
Yeah, I'm a hybrid. I'm a hybrid man. I like a bit of both.
Benny drives a
what?
Prius and he likes that
On the
that
knuckle,
show
it
with
tastes
the
gorgeous.
the animal people. I forget what it's called. Is
On
it
the
with
knuckle, it's
deer?
absolutely
Sweet
gorgeous.
Tooth. He likes Sweet Tooth. He watches Sweet Tooth on his little LCD screen in his Prius while he's driving.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Well, I like with Sweet Tooth. I quite like Sweet Tooth, to be fair.
I actually did too.
Zippy goes both ways.
I've heard.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've seen.
you saw the gleam in his eye with that close up, didn't you, Zippy? Yeah.
Martin moved to 3 milligram salts, less risk of non-mixed nick ribbon.
What do we got going on here, Mick? What did you choose? It's a colorful Addy.
That. Where are we?
Oh, that's a Bogan one.
special. It's a
It's a
Bogan
Bogan
special, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, just got to put some cotton in it. I aren't really prepared for this. You know it's going to be
Benny
fantastic, don't you?
Threw you on the spot last second.
Tony says, no salts, no synthetic nick here, old school freebase nick only. See, I like salts and I like freebase, so I get the best of both worlds.
I'm with Tony though. You know how you get the tightness of the chest thing? I kind of get that sometimes out this.
Oh, he's used a bit of cotton bacon.
Oh,
Cotton
the
bacon.
great cotton debate.
Cotton bacon.
Cotton debate is a big debate.
It is.
that prime?
Yeah, everybody's got a...
If ever you're struggling for content, just
Whatever
say, "Oh,
you
I
like for
prefer
cotton
this."
is really what's best.
No, you don't tell them that.
Anki's never mixed with scales, always uses syringes. Use scales, mate. Piece of piss.
You must have a lot of time.
Why
on
bottles
it,
have little knobs on end, little nibs. Billy Lee can't do freebase. No snick salt for the win. Mood your best.
Yeah, shut
Can't
up,
beat a bit of
Craig.
Moody. Don't
Don't
mind a bit
get
of
on
Moody.
the great cotton debate.
I prefer kendo myself, but I don't.
Actually, kind of am really enjoying the 13 feet.
Yeah, I've got a bag of that.
It's very much like a
Sliver cotton's supposed to be really
roll
nice.
version of Muji. Very close.
I still think it's all the same cotton. It's just put in fancy packaging, and the fancy packaging is what's influencing people to say this is nice.
Yeah,
Does it mean or this sound got quiet again?
he has.
Yeah.
Swag. I used to use fuzz, but Muja or Rayon. Rayon.
Not single person put silica?
Right, Rayon. They definitely drive a Prius.
Yeah.
You can't
Fuzz
burn
or
your silica.
Fireball?
That's the best wick, right?
I used to use fuzz, but the last batch that I got were pretty shit, to be honest with you. So I use Fireball strings at the moment. I've heard Sliver's supposed to be really good. I'll have to get some. Don't forget, if you do look at the top, there's a pinned charity stream, that charity donation there for Bearded Vape God's Missus. She's doing a charity swim for miscarriages and a babies on intensive care. So if you do want to go over and give a little donation, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Don't have to
Nikki,
do.
we just hope
but
it's not
if you want to.
used.
Tampon. Didn't Grim Green ones do that? Didn't someone give Grim Green one a tampon years ago? I think that would have been.
I think I remember something about that.
Yeah, years ago that was. And he'd use
Back
a
when you're
tampon
still
cotton.
boiling your cotton balls and everything, yeah.
Yeah.
I still have bags of cotton balls that were there for just in case, and we never needed them, thankfully.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, all right, mate. Got that. Eugene's on cloud 9.
You,
It
you
looks
know
like
how
he's
you were
enjoying
saying,
it. Yeah.
you know how you were saying at the beginning of the show about mixers that taste really nice off the shake and then go to
Yeah.
shit.
Well, yeah. Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe,
it's like
maybe.
50 mils by the end of the day. What challenge accepted?
I maybe didn't ought to mix the other 50 mil. I was just thinking I might make that up to 100.
Wow.
That's nice. As it is, the dominant flavour is that.
The melon.
No, it's not the melon. Believe it or not, it's the other one.
Tropical.
That one.
All right,
So,
chocolate punch.
What's that say? Use within 12 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Got
was
that from
the
the
first
wizard.
Yeah, that was the first one I ever got.
All right, so Mick will let you know by watching on Monday to say what it's like. So if you let them know on Monday.
Smells gorgeous. Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you
let
never
them all
I might
know.
turn up next week.
Yeah, well, if you turn up next week, let us know. Let us know what it's like. Right, so there you go. So that might be another one. So that might be 3 from 2. 3 from 2. They've been all right so far. Bit of a random one for you there.
I just said that one flavor that just didn't go. If you take that flavor out, you'd be fine.
So, right. So we
That's
have
lovely.
done a bit of overtime for you. So thank you very much. Right, we will go around and say goodbye. We'll start with Mick. Seeing as you're
Vaping Snowman, I hate you. Everybody else, thank you very much. No, not really. I enjoyed that. I think it was good. That was a good crack, that. And it might be a new one to try, to be honest, because it really is nice. At the moment, it's very, very nice. And welcome back, everybody, after your break.
Yes, thank you.
Lovely to see you all again. Do I actually get extra money because I've been in?
You've been in chat as well. Yeah.
No, I've been
Yeah,
prominent.
Oh, you've been
Chat
prominent
a few
shot on
times.
show. Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't forget
It's
to go
nice,
out and see Mick on Monday night.
Yeah, we're on Monday night, and then we're not here for a couple of weeks because somebody's going away.
Yes. Don't know who that is, Judith.
I might do a live from Spain again.
All right, Matt. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, we're going.
Yeah, so I'll pass it on to Graham.
All right, cheers everyone, and catch you next week. Pass it on to Tim.
Golf Tea Vapes tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then Saturday doing Western mixes, like anything Western themed or inspired. Just kind of fun one.
As in
So,
cowboys.
and
Westerners and
and
cowboys.
cheers, Mick. And I'll just pass it to Liam.
Thanks everybody in chat. Wouldn't be a show without you coming in every single week and livening up our day. And I will pass it over to Benny.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us in chat. It's been absolutely fantastic. Went a little bit dead halfway through, so I think people are having problems with their chat. But we got back on track. We got back on track there. Thank you very much for Mick for popping in and being a good sport doing the random mixing. I'll let you know if it is a good one. And if it is, that's 3 out of 3. 3 out of 5. So that's not too bad. Good to be back. It is good to be back after having 2 weeks off. Just a little bit, a few itches, getting back in the swing of things. Thank you very much for my fellow casters for joining me week in, week out. Don't forget to go over and join Tim on any mixing show that you can see that is on YouTube. He's on them all. So just have a look, DIY mixing e-liquids, and you'll find him on there. And like I say, he's going to be on in a little while with Golf Tea Vapes, so go over and see that. So we will be back next week, same time, same place. So good night.
Really?
Good night, everyone.
Right, all.
Quick, Scuba, give him a spanner.
Yeah,
Scooby ain't got a spanner.
Not all.
Good night. Bye.